My name is Veronica Wambui Waweru. I am a former advocate who decided to quit practice in 2017. And I realized that throughout my life I've always had a passion of building. And when I sought my heart, I realized that what I needed to do as the second phase of my life is to build. We had this land before. We were trying to sell plots, but we couldn't. We didn't. And so I came and I consulted an architect in August, and we came up with this project. Why we call it Oasis is because we want it to be a place of blessing. We know there's a lot of need for housing, and not just housing, but good houses. And so we're calling it Oasis because we want it to be a place where people will come and buy very good houses at extremely good cost. Our model is, we are looking at cost plus 1 million above what this will cost to build, so that we're able not just to bless those who have, but even those who are moderately incomed to get a good place. Cost of the land, we are first costing the land, and then costing the actual cost of the building in terms of stones, in terms of everything. We're doing the mathematics. And then whatever we come up with, let's say the cost of the construction of this show house will come up maybe to about 5 million or 6 million. Then we top up with 1 million over and above the actual cost, so that we don't want to exaggerate the cost, because what we are saying is that there is need. But that need can only be met if people can be able to afford. The problem we have is that people overprice buildings, and so you're not able to have the multiplier effect. But if you're able to do at reasonable cost, sell at reasonable cost, then we'll have a multiplier effect. We'll have this project, we'll have the next, address a need that is there, as well as address our own needs. Yes, so we don't have to be exaggerated when it comes to cost. That is what we're saying, cost plus 1. In fact, there's some apartments we are starting to do in Kawa West, which are US standardized apartments, and they are going for 4.5 million. And the cost is about 3.5. So we are only adding 1 million to whatever is going to cost the construction. So that's going to be our model, yes.
Which kind of houses are you putting up?
We are putting bungalows, because we have realized, one, there's an oversupply of maisonettes. That extra floor makes the building probably go up by 2 million. So that I will have to pass that cost to my purchasers, yet I'll give them the same space. I'll give them the same space at a more reasonable cost on a bungalow than I would give them on a maisonette. Yes.
Who is your target? Are you targeting the middle class?
Yeah.
Upper class or the lower?
Let's say upper, lower, if there's anything like that, and middle. Yes. Okay, what we are saying is that you pay a deposit of 2 million, then in about 2.5 months you pay another 1.5 million, then the balance you spread it over 15 months, so that you're comfortable in paying. Overall, what we are trying to avoid, even for ourselves, is where we have to go to the bank. Because when you go to the bank, you get money very, very expensively. And we will pass that cost to the buyer. And so the house tends up to be expensive. But if you can be able to kind of put that money together for the period of the 15 months, then both you and I will not suffer the cost of interest. In fact, I can show you my phone. I have like interested buyer, but all of them have been saying, let's see the show house. And that is why we have started this show house. Once it's done, we'll actually be having an under supply. And each of them have individual titles, whereby even when you are interest purchaser, we are actually permitting you, just in case you want to take a loan, we are permitting you to use that title to get a loan with that. It's 50 by 100. We are in this Oasis 2, we are doing 15 bungalows. In Oasis 3, we have 36. So in total, we are doing 51 bungalows for now. The project we have, which we are calling Oasis 4, has 140 apartments. They are going to be sitting on a 2-acre parcel of land in the middle of Kahawa West. Yes, it is within the
You know about
radius.
it?
Yes, I know that within a kilometer, you cannot do subdivisions further than, actually you cannot do subdivisions further than 1 acre. We are within. And actually, that's how we are doing this. We already started doing the change of user for that. So we are within the radius. So we are comfortably within the radius, yes.
So how big is your land here?
This is 3 acres, and that one is 5 acres.
It's 8 acres.
Yeah, that's 8 acres. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.